Hey there, action fan, it's Avatar review time. Today I'm reviewing Avatar The Legend of Korra, Ultimatum. The episode begins with Mako and Bolin hijacking an airship, and then reuniting with Korra and Asami. The boys have it on good authority that Zahir is headed to the Northern Air Temple for a little reenactment of the Airbender massacre of the 100 Years' War. Too bad the Mos Eisley radio isn't high-end enough to warn of the coming attack. But Lin and the Metal Clan have just what the gang needs. Too bad Tenzin gets word of the coming massacre just as the Red Lotus comes a-calling.
Yeah, I know it looks bad, but airbenders are like cockroaches. They always come back.
The rest of the episode is a full-on assault on the Northern Air Temple, with Zahir versus Tenzin, Kaya versus No Arms, Bumi versus Rockhead, and Little Miss Splosion raining down fire from above. Jinora, Kai, and the rest of the neophyte airbenders make a break for the Sky Bison, but that's a no-go, thanks to Zahir's girlfriend. Meanwhile, Kaya and Bumi are not faring well.
Is that code for getting thrown off a cliff?
Meanwhile, Kai tries to draw fire for his friends.
And it works.
So in the end, it's Tenzin against all four Red Lotus, and he goes down swinging. And the episode ends with the airbenders captured, and only Bumi, Kaya, and Air Aladdin free. This is a pretty darn good episode. It's basically split up into two sections. The first half involves Team Avatar reuniting, and trying to reach Tenzin with the details about the coming attack. There's a truly awesome character moment featuring Mako and Bolin's family. It's funny, it's heartwarming, it's great. There's also awesome nods to continuity, with frequent appearances by Zuko, and a cameo by Uncle Iroh.
Like a boss!
He shows up to give guidance to Korra just when she needs it most. Action-wise, the end of the episode is where it's at, and all four Red Lotus get to strut their stuff. As you'd expect, Tenzin's family is completely outclassed, but damn, it's a good fight. Kaya versus No Arms is a good matchup. It's clear that poor Kaya is in over her head, but she still gets a few hits in. Bumi doesn't fare quite as well, what with being new to the whole bending thing, but there's a glorious moment where he goes all Monkey King on Rockhead. Now Kai has really grown throughout the season. No longer a selfish punk, he's now something that might pass for heroic.
Until he decides he wants to lighten someone else's wallet.
No, that's the old Kai. He's an air nomad now, with no ties to worldly possessions.
We'll see about that.
And speaking of air nomads, Tenzin is this episode's MVP. The way he stands up to Zahir, not backing down, and finally getting a serious whooping from the Red Lotus. But he really hangs in there during the actual fight itself. Now, let's talk comedy. There's a big range of laughs going down in Ultimatum, most of them coming from Bolin, but he finds one heck of a supporting player in the form of Old Granny, who's just the right combination of difficult and chipper and upbeat to really work. But Mako also really brings the funny as the episode's straight man. Now, there were a lot of good scenes in Ultimatum, but the real purpose of the episode is to set up the big finale in Into the Void and Venom of the Red Lotus, which is looking like it's going to be epic, with Zahir and the gang holding hostages and dug in at the Northern Air Temple, and Korra and the rest of Team Avatar leading a gang of Metal Clan guards to take back the Airbender home. Okay, now it's time to break down the good and the bad in Avatar The Legend of Korra, Ultimatum. On the good side, this episode has great humor, truly awesome action, a fantastic hero turn by Tenzin, and nods to the original show, like Zuko and Iroh.
Like a boss!
On the other hand, there's just no getting around Ultimatum only existing to set up the finale, and it doesn't really stand on its own as an episode. So I give Avatar The Legend of Korra Ultimatum a 4 out of 5. If you're interested in more reviews of anime, movies, TV shows, comic books, or video games, check out my channel on YouTube at StupidPrivate913, or find me on Facebook for video updates and more. Thanks for watching.
Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.